Today we're going to talk about diapers. Hi guys, Shauna here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. If you're new here, my name is Shauna. I am a first-time mom and I have a 9-month-old baby boy. We are also a cloth diapering family. We've been cloth diapering Charlie since he was about a month old. And so today I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about cloth diapering and what kind of cloth diapers we have, which ones are my favorites, and just a little bit more about cloth diapering in general. So to get started, we use the style that's called a pocket diaper. So real quick, I'm just going to kind of show you what that is and what it entails. So this is one of my favorite brands. They're called Alpha Baby. I bought these off of Amazon, and it is a cloth diaper, a cloth pocket diaper. Sorry, pocket diaper. So the front of it looks like this. This top row is the band that tightens it around his waist. This band these buttons right here are what tighten around his legs, and then this just kind of makes it bigger or smaller. So right now, Charlie is on this row of buttons. So I button these like this. When he was littler and shorter, we did the bottom row. Right now he's on that middle row. So these are what most of the diapers look like. And then on the inside, it's just a liner right here. And then it has this pocket like this. So in the pocket, these ones come with 2 microfiber inserts that go inside of the pocket. So the 2 inserts just go inside the pocket. You can see. You stick those in there, and then those inserts are what hold all the pee. So this is what these diapers look like once they are stuffed, which you have to do every time they get cleaned. And these are one of our favorite brands. These are actually the ones we use at nighttime because they have the 2 inserts each, and they work great. So pocket diapers are pretty much the only kind of diaper we use. And that's just my preference. There's a lot of other ones. There's ones called all-in-ones that basically are the same concept except they're all one piece. They don't have those inserts that get removed. And then there's also, you can do covers and just inserts on their own without it being like this pocket concept. But pockets are my favorite, and they're a lot of people's favorite. So now I'm just going to kind of go through the brands that we have. So we have the Alpha Baby, of course, which you just saw, which I love. Like I said, those are one of our favorites. We also have this brand, which is called Hippie Bottoms. I got these specifically because they had hippopotamuses on them. And my husband is actually from a town where the mascot is a hippo. So we really like hippos in this house. One of the first brands I ever got actually was, was Charlie Banana. So this is another one. These ones are okay. The hippie bottom ones aren't great. We only have 2 of those. They're not my favorite. They just don't fit very well. The Charlie Banana ones are pretty good. They're pocket diapers as well. My only downside is these ones don't have those buttons to adjust here like the Alpha Baby one did. And so to adjust like the legs, you have to adjust this elastic inside the diaper, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. So these ones aren't my favorite, but they do work really well, and they fit him really well. Like, they don't make his booty look as big as some of the other ones do. They're just a little more like slim. Another brand that we have that I really like are Bumpkins. These ones fit him really good when he was really tiny. These ones just have a lot more buttons than a lot of the other ones do, and they just fit him really well when he was really small. And so I really like these. Also, the inside of these are really, really soft. My biggest issue with these is if you don't dry these in the dryer, which I don't with most of my diapers, this is actually really rough. So you have to, in my opinion, you have to dry these ones in the dryer. And then my favorite all-time cloth diaper Sorry if you hear my baby in the background crying. It's almost bedtime. My favorite diapers are these Bum Genius ones. I just really like the way these fit. I like the buttons. They're just a really sleek design. I really like how these two buttons button, and you can adjust them for his waist and his legs. I really like the inside of these ones. It's just a really soft material on the inside. And I've noticed that these ones don't stain nearly as bad as some of the other ones unless it's like the diaper cream stains. And then these ones do get pretty bad diaper cream stains. So I really like these ones. Sorry, you guys. I have a little visitor. Daddy's trying to find some jammies for him, so he's going to come sit with me for a minute. You're watching the doggy. Oh, is that a doggy? Oh, is she going to give you kisses? Yeah, she going to give us kisses? Kisses. Oh, the doggy's kissing you, huh? So anyways, you guys, back to what I was saying. The Bum Genius are probably my favorite, but they are pretty expensive. We bought ours used, so we bought them on Facebook Marketplace, and I was super lucky. These ones here were basically brand new. The lady had told me she had tried them for 4 months and decided they just weren't for her, and so she had bought these all brand new, and so they were in amazing condition. The elastic's still really good. There was no stains on any of them. They were really, really good condition. But the Alva Baby are way cheaper. So Bum Genius are about $20 a piece if you buy them new. Sometimes up to $25 a piece. The Alva Babies are 30 bucks for 6 of them. That's $5 a piece. Way, way, way cheaper. We bought these, like I said, used, and I paid about $6 a piece for them. So that was totally worth it to me. Most of our diapers we bought used. I bought these ones used as well. The Bumpkins, the Charlie Bananas, I bought at a thrift shop as well as the hippie bottoms. The only ones we have bought brand new are the Alvas. And pretty much when I'm looking for cloth diapers online used, I refuse to pay more than about $5 or $6 for them. Just because if I can get the Alvas for that price brand new, even if it's a better brand like the Bum Genius, I don't want to pay more than what I can get brand new Alvas for. So quickly, a little bit about how I wash diapers. So Charlie does go to daycare, so he actually wears cloth diapers at daycare as well. We were lucky enough to find a daycare that allows us to do cloth while he's at daycare. So when he's at daycare, they just change his diaper and they throw it into a wet bag for me. They don't do anything special. They don't rinse him out or anything like that. They just throw him in the wet bag. And then every other day, I bring them home. When I wash them, since they usually have been sitting there for a little bit, I do put gloves on and I have to go through them and pick out the ones that need to be rinsed off. For those of you who don't know, with cloth diapers, for newborn babies who are exclusively breastfed, you don't need to rinse any of the diapers out. You just throw them straight into the wash. But once a baby starts having either formula or solids, you do need to rinse out any BMs that they have. So, since Charlie is A, on formula, and B, eating solids, they need to be rinsed out. So when they come home, I put a pair of gloves on, I go through them, I pull out the dirty ones, and I go and I rinse them out. And I do the same thing with our ones at home, so I do it at the same time. I don't rinse the ones out from home either, just because I have to do the ones for daycare anyway, so I might as well just do them all at the same time. So I'll just take both bags of dirty diapers, go through them all, take the dirty ones, rinse them out, and then throw them all in the wash. That works for me. It's not a big deal. We have gloves that we keep in the house, so I just put on a pair of gloves and do it. It works. For my wash routine, I do go off of Fluff University, I think is the website that's all about cloth diapers. I'll leave it linked down below. But I do go off their guidelines. So we have an HE washer, and I use Tide for the soap, just the original Tide liquid, which is what I found worked best. And I use it with Biz as like a booster with it on the first wash. And we do the first wash on normal just to get everything out, which is a little bit of soap. And then the second wash, we do heavy duty with more soap. And we do that one. We rinse it twice that time. And then sometimes I'll do a third wash depending on how dirty the diapers were. It just depends. Charlie recently had a pretty bad yeast rash. So I also did one wash at those for a couple washes in a row. I did one wash with bleach in it to try to get rid of any yeast that was built up in the diapers. So that's my wash routine. It's pretty simple. Like I said, I do it about every other day. Occasionally I'll wait an extra day, and I always regret it. This time I did wait an extra day, and we actually had no clean diapers. I had to fold one real quick to give to my husband to put on him before bed. So I always regret it when we don't wash every other day. But, you know, life happens, and sometimes I don't get to washing. I wash one night, and then usually the next night is when I'll fold them. So like tonight, these are all empty, the ones I've been showing you, besides the one that you saw me stuff. So that's on my to-do list tonight, is I have to stuff all these diapers. We own about somewhere between 30 and 35 cloth diapers total, which is a good number for us. From what I've read, most places say you need around 24 if you're going to wash every other day. For us, that just wasn't quite enough, especially with him going to daycare, because I never want them to be shorthanded at daycare, so I always try to send a few extras. So they usually have a couple there, and so 24 just wasn't enough for us. So we ended up buying more, and that's what got us to around 35. So you guys, that's all I have to share with you today on our cloth diapers and cloth diapering style. This is what they look like on. If you wanted to take a quick look, this is that one that I stuffed in the beginning of the video. Yeah, is that your diaper? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is it bedtime? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other questions about cloth diapering or our routine, please leave them down below, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you guys. Bye.